more chores. Gung-ho and doing, and I've been kind of meh. Hey, this is Editing Irene, and I'm looking back at some of the beginning video that I shot. It's all shot on my iPhone, and when I'm looking at it and thinking about January reset, all I'm doing is chores around the house, kitchen cleaning, bathroom cleaning. Karen left at the beginning of January. I picked her up at the airport and I took some film there. Adding it in this video, I shot it and I was playing around with things, and I'm starting to use my iPhone more because I have it with me. I don't always carry a camera, and I just want to be a doer. I'm kind of in meh, and it seems like all I do is chores, and some of that is, you know, in January you have to catch up. It seems like sometimes on YouTube all people do are these fantastic things, and then you feel like, what about me? Costco wasn't that bad. Got everything we need. And now it's time to head home and do more chores. Editor Irene is just retrospectively thinking about what she shot. Come along for the mess, and my January reset is try to un-meh myself and do more fun things and make more videos. So that's my 2026 goal. Some golf lesson notes. Number 1 is the way you pressure on your feet. Just finished my golf lesson, and this is what we're going to work on. If I'm going to hit 100 balls, 50 of them are just going to be with a wedge, real short, where I work on really hinging with my weight on my toes at address. Hinge my left leg back to create the crease and square my shoulders over that leg to take the pressure off my back. Well, it's very dark and foggy, and I'm headed in for my workout. And I always pretend right before the workout that I'm a pro, and that I'm training for something so that I can do my very best. But when I get in there, then I see that I'm an amateur and I get discouraged. So today's goal is train like a pro, pretend you're a pro, because you want to get better at golf. Trying to be a better Irene by doing my workout early. And this one is hard for me. It's what I'm supposed to be doing, but I can't do it. That's one I gotta really work on. Okay, I have wanted to start talking for about 15 minutes, and I didn't have my memory card in, put that in. Then when I got it on the tripod, I realized I didn't have a good battery, so I had to replace that. This has kind of been what January has felt like. I want to get busy, I want to make more videos, but I just have this meh kind of feeling, which is, it's just too much trouble. I want to start by saying 26 is supposed to be a reset, and we're supposed to just be gung-ho and doing, and I've been kind of meh. So I had a little sit down with myself today. I just said, Irene, you have to do it. You have to do it. So let's talk about some of the things that I have done. Let me go get it. I have a board of goals and things to do for this year. And these right here are holdovers from 2025. And one of them was go to a University of Washington women's basketball game. And we did that on Wednesday night, and it was fun, even though we had some issues with driving at night, and Karen's purse wasn't allowed in, and we had to go back to the parking lot. But all in all, we did that. And maybe this weekend we'll go see one of the trolls, since it's only cold here, but not raining. And one of my goals for this year is to read every day, and this was the book that I started the year off with, First Lie Wins. And I finished it, and I would give this a 3 out of 5. It's a good book, like if you're at a winter ski cabin and you're kind of having a glass of wine or some hot chocolate. I drank a lot of coffee while I read this, that's no surprise. What I liked about it was that you never knew who was who or why people were doing what. And they kind of wrap that up nicely at the end. I like when they do that. And I don't know who I am this year. Am I going to be a doer or a worrier, a procrastinator, or an active person? And so I kind of liked that. I am currently reading Wild Dark Shore, and it is very different. And I think it's more my cup of tea, even though it's hard to switch from that book to this one. Let's see what page I'm on. 52, so I'm in it a little bit. Each chapter is short, and each chapter is from the perspective of a different character. So maybe I'll finish this in January.